Hello and welcome back to Istin OK. Today, we are diving into the top 10 new RPGs coming to PC and consoles in 2024. This year is packed with amazing RPGs. Get ready to start new quests, meet cool characters, and get lost in some incredible stories. Alright, let's jump into our list of the top 10 new RPGs for PC and consoles in 2024. These are the games we cannot wait to play. Let's get started. Starting off at number 10, Dark and Darker. This is a first-person fantasy RPG mixes dungeon crawling with PvPvE combat and looting, all set in dark medieval world. You need to fight strategically using melee and ranged weapons, spells, and the environments. The main goal is to gather loot and get out of the dungeon through limited extraction points. What makes Dark and Darker special is its very quick time to kill and precise gameplay. If you invest some time, you will enjoy intense solo or team battles where your skill and game knowledge really pay off. If you enjoy challenging games and require skill, give this one a try. At number 9 is Elden Ring Shadow of the Earth 3. The latest expansion for the hit action RPG Elden Ring, created by From Software and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. This expansion dives deeper into the lore of the Lands Between, the mystical world from the main game. Set in the Land of Shadow, it's packed with new secrets to uncover. As you progress, you will find new places to explore, face tough enemies, and achieve new victories. Expect to discover new regions in the Lands Between, each with its own unique environments, challenges, and secrets. This area will have the detailed level design and atmospheric world building that From Software is known for. Moving on to number 8 is Banishers Ghost of New Eden. The story really blew me away. It's about Antia Duarte and Red McRae, lovers and banishers, who have vowed to protect the living from ghosts and evil spirits. The game mixes action and RPG elements, letting you switch between Antia and Red, each with their own unique skills and fighting styles. Antia as a ghost can interact with the spiritual world, while Red uses physical combat and a variety of weapons to fight enemies. Next up, at number 7, we have another Crab Treasure. This is one-of-a-kind game, definitely not a cash grab. It's ambitious without being too complicated or too simple. Inspired by the ocean, you use various found objects as shell and weapons. It combines platforming, exploration, and combat with unique quirky art style. Other than the usual attack, dodge, and parry mechanics, the game focuses on the shell play. Each shell has different weights and abilities. Weights affect how agile your dodge is and how sturdy you are when attacked. Unlike other Souls-like games, this one didn't make me frustrated, it just made me feel a little crabby. Number 6 is The Hungry Lamb Traveling in the Late Ming Dynasty. I highly recommend playing this game. The story is immersive and emotional, pulling you in as you read. The characters are well designed and the situation really captures the essence of the late Ming Dynasty in China. This adventure and exploration game puts you in the shoes of a young protagonist, the Hungry Lamb, who travels across different regions, encountering various cultures, landscape, and historical events. You will need to manage resources like food and supplies to survive and keep moving forward on your journey. Let's take a look at number 5, Monster Hunter Stories. The first entry of the series mixes a rock, paper, scissors combat with cute monsters and a decent story of one of the biggest monster sagas in the world. Finally available on modern devices. Monster Hunter Stories Remastered is an enhanced version of the original RPG spin-off from the popular Monster Hunter series. Unlike the main series, which focuses on hunting monsters, Monster Hunter Stories emphasizes storytelling, exploration, and turn-based combat. You can hatch, raise, and bond with various monsters called Monsties, each with unique abilities that you can customize. Moving on to number 4, we have Hades 2. Building on the success of the first game, Hades 2 introduced new characters, storyline, and gameplay mechanics while keeping the core elements that made the original so popular. The game features Melinoe, the sister of Zagreus, who sets out on her own journey through the underworld to face new challenges and enemies. It has an engaging story, well-written dialogue, and challenging gameplay, just like its predecessor. Even though it's in early access and might be a bit light on content, it already feels more polished and complete than most AAA titles I've played in recent years. Anyone who enjoyed the first game will have a great time with this one. Next up at number 3 we have Palworld. It's very addictive and overall fun game. A great mix between a survival game and a monster collector game. I would say Palworld has its own identity and gameplay and its own legs to stand on. In Palworld, you control a customizable avatar from a third-person perspective and explore the open-world Palpagos Islands. The islands are inhabited by over 100 creatures called Pals, which players directly engage in combat with to awaken and then capture using Pals pairs. Pals can also be bought on the black market through non-player characters or trade with other players. If you are a fan of Ark, this game has a similar gameplay loop, harvest mates, fight beasties, level up to increase your stat and unlock new technology, and repeat. Number 2 is Persona 3 Reload. It's a remake of the original Persona 3 and I think they nailed it. The story is pretty much the same, but they have added a cool new features called Link Episodes and they have recast all the characters. The graphics and art style are upgraded to look almost like Persona 5 with a mix of CG and animated cutscenes for the important moments. The combat is turn-based, so everyone in the arena gets a chance to attack. A big part of the strategy is hitting the enemy weaknesses because they will always try to hit yours. As the story goes on, you will unlock new attacks, defenses, items, and skills. And number 1 on our list is Black Myth: Wukong. New Souls-like based on Journey to the West, giving you the power of the Monkey King himself. An action RPG rooted in Chinese mythology where you, the Monkey King Wukong, combat foes, cast spells, and transform into various forms during your journey to the West. The game features dynamic combat and emphasizes the use of various abilities. With over 160 enemy types and more than 80 bosses, there's plenty of challenge, but the difficulty is likely easier than typical Soulsborne games. Black Myth: Wukong offers multiple endings and a new Game Plus mode from the start. It is perfect for those who enjoy deep lore and Souls-like gameplay. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. I need your support to help this channel grow. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends. There are so many other great games I might have missed, so feel free to mention them in the comments. This list is based on personal experience, and it's okay if you have different opinion. I hope this video helps you discover some awesome games to play. See you next time.